Okay. Welcome to my YouTube. Welcome, YouTube world. I hope you are all well. Happy 2021. Okay, super excited for each and every one of you. Welcome, everybody. We're just gonna give it another 30 seconds to 1 minute. Okay, we're just gonna give another 30 seconds to 1 minute. Super excited, everybody. Welcome. It's actually Saturday at 10:40 p.m. UK time. Saturday, the 9th of January 2021. Okay, we're just gonna give it another couple of seconds for people to join in. Yes, I haven't actually promoted this, this Instagram live, as well as YouTube live to any of my platforms. Okay, I haven't done any promotion for this. I run anything for it, but I just thought quickly hop on since we actually just started the second week of 2021. Okay, second week of 2021. I'm super excited for each and every one of you, and I just thought I would quickly do my first live for for the month of January 2021. I'm super excited, super fired up. So we're just gonna give another 10 seconds for people to tune in. And I hope you and your family are well and keeping safe. Okay, so with that said, let's get started. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're well. I hope you and your family are well. I hope you had a great start to 2021. Honestly, I genuinely believe this is gonna be one of the best years. If not the best, it's gonna be one of the best years of my life. And I genuinely mean this from the bottom of my heart. And if you decide, okay, if you decide this year can also be your year as well as my year, it can be all of our best years ever. Okay, so with that said, let's get started. So today I actually want to talk to you about the title. You can see the title is what are your core values. Okay, I'm telling you, I actually went through some of the core values that I have in my life, and I discovered them literally last year. So as I'm going through this with each and every one of you, if you like, okay, if what I'm saying makes sense to you, if you get value out of what I'm saying, I want you to give this video a thumbs up, as well as I want you to comment down this video, whatever it is that you've learned, and if what I'm saying makes sense, write down this makes sense. Okay, this makes sense. So with that said, I want to ask you actually, what are your core values? What do you stand for? What do you represent? What do you fight for? And what do you fight against? Let me say that again. In terms of one talking about what your core values are, I want you to understand, what do you stand for? What do you fight for? Okay, what do you stand against? Okay, what do you work for? What motivates you? What inspires you? What gets you into action mode? Okay, remember, knowing and not doing is not knowing at all. So if you think I know something, you're not doing it, that actually means you don't know it. So what are your core values? Me personally, okay, I actually discovered this last year. My core values, 5 things that I abide by, that I follow, that I have utmost respect for. Okay, and those 5 things, I genuinely mean. Okay, the people that are in my inner circle, people that are working with me, the people that I'm on calls on a day-to-day basis, they know those 5 things. And I want to 2021, I want to drill it in the heads of as many people. I want to impact and put in the subconscious mind of as many people as possible. 2021, what those core values are for me. My core value number 1, okay, is follow my faith. Prioritizing my faith. That's my core value number 1. Okay, above everything else, above my mom and my dad, above my business, above my health, above money, above friends, above every single thing that I have in my life, every single thing that I've had in my life, and every single thing that will come into my life, above all of those things is my faith. I'm not a perfect Muslim, okay? I sin, both in public and in private, okay? But guess what? There's always hope when it comes to the most merciful. Does that make sense? No matter how big your sins are, you can always go back. So I prioritize in my life. The first thing that I have as my priority is my faith. When it comes to my 5 daily prayers, when it comes to giving and not expecting something in return, but giving for the sake of my faith. Giving anything that I give, whether it's my time, my resources, my network, my business, right? My money, anything that I give is a deposit for my hereafter life. Does that make sense? And when you give it without expecting anything in return. So with that, that's my first priority. What is my first priority? Core value number one is follow my faith. So my faith goes above everything that I have in my life, everything around, surrounding me. Okay. Now, core value number two. Okay. What do I put? Now, remember, I call these the 5 F's. Okay. Number one is my faith. Okay. Number two, hello Fatima Shoaib, welcome to the live. Okay, welcome to the IG live. I'm also doing a YouTube live on the other side. So core value number one is my faith. Okay. Number two is my fitness, my health. Okay. And sometimes what you will discover is those core values, they alternate. Okay. The other four, they alternate. One of them might end up becoming the second one. The other one might end up becoming the, one of them might become third one. Another one might change to the fourth one. Another might become from fifth to the third one or the second one. They alternate. The four others, okay, number 2, 3, 4, and 5, they alternate in my life. But the one that never leaves number one, okay, is my faith. When it comes to my faith, there's no negotiation about it. As a priority is number one. Every single thing that I'm doing, I best stop when it comes to my faith. So now we move from faith to the second one is my fitness, my health. If I'm not healthy, nothing else matters. Think about it. I cannot take care of my family. I cannot take care of myself. I cannot take care of my community. I cannot take care of my country. I cannot take care of my religion. I cannot take care of my people. I cannot take care of anything if I don't have the energy. If I am not healthy enough, I cannot take care of anybody and I cannot do anything. So number one is my faith. Number two is my fitness, my health. Does that make sense, ladies and gentlemen? So now that we move from core value number two, which is my health, the third one is my family. I want to share this with each and every one of you at the start of 2021. And guess what? Every single Saturday, okay, as well as every single Wednesday, I promise each and every one there's going to be IG Live as well as a YouTube Live every single week, Wednesdays and Saturdays. That's my commitment to each and every one of you that are following my journey. So core value number one, I want each and every one to prioritize exactly what it is that I'm doing. If you want to see results, if you want to see change in your life, does that make sense? Number one is faith. Put faith above everything else. You need faith to do anything. What's the definition of faith? Believing that something exists without you having proof for it. That's the definition of faith. Accepting that something exists without proof. So now, do I have faith in myself? Do I have faith in my religion? Am I always constantly growing when it comes to my faith? Am I doing things that increase my iman, my faith? Okay. Second, hey, my fitness. Hey, what am I doing about my body? Am I taking care of my body enough? Right? Am I going for the regular jogs? 2021, every single week, I'm doing 1 5K. Okay? 1 5K, at least, minimum. That's what I promised. That's what I said to myself. Does that make sense, ladies and gentlemen? Faith, fitness, family, and then fulfillment. What is it that moves me? What is it that excites me? What is it that makes me think, hey, I need to get out of bed? What is it that makes me work when other 19 years old are partying, chilling, drinking, smoking, enjoying life? What is it that gets me to think, hey, I'm going to work on my future? What is it that moves you? What is it that gets me into tears? I'm telling you, if your why doesn't get tears in front of your eyes, it's not big enough. Let me say that again. If you don't cry, yes, I mean, I don't care if you're 20 year old, I don't care if you're 50 year old. If whether you're a female or a male, if you don't get tears in your eyes when you think about your why is not strong enough. I'm telling you, one of my mentors over 3 years ago drove that in my head. Hey, what is your why? What will get you into action, whether it's summertime or wintertime? What will get you into activity mode, whether it's a Monday or a Saturday? Does that make sense? What's your why? Your why will dictate your fulfillment. Me personally, my why surrounds and rotates around my faith, around my family, around my missions, right? Retiring my mom, my stepmom, my sister, my older sister for real, and retiring my dad. Taking care of over 100 orphans. Guys, it takes only £35 a month to sponsor an orphan. Human appeal, it only takes £35 a month. Imagine for £35, you can be providing shelter, education, as well as food for an orphan. One of the most beloved activities to the Most High is taking care of an orphan. Boom, I discovered, whoa, that's one of the most beloved things. Boom, that's what I'm going to do. Started with sponsoring one orphan. Make a bit of money, work, grow business, make more money. Guess where that goes to? Sponsor the second one. Impact more people, make more money. Guess what? Sponsor the third one. Do the exact same thing. Keep doing it. Sponsor the fourth one. That's my fulfillment. That's where I find my energy. That's where I find my excitement. That's where I find my purpose. I made that my chief aim in purpose. My chief aim. That's my chief aim in life. How on earth can I take care of orphans? How on earth can I retire my dad? How on earth can I retire my mom? How on earth can I retire my stepmom? How on earth can I walk into a room and everybody's dimness disappears? When people hear me, I want them to hear the true reflection of Islam. I don't only represent my background, where I come from, I represent my faith. Right? Whatever your faith is. It doesn't matter if you're Hindu, it doesn't matter if you're Sikh, it doesn't, whatever you are. I want you to be standing up and representing who it is that you are. Right? That's going to be your fulfillment. That's going to be your mission. That's going to be what drives you. And whatever it is that drives you, if it's just related to do with making money, I'm telling you, that's not big enough. It has to be a picture that's bigger than just you. Does that make sense? 2021, I'm telling you, every single day, I'm just thinking about, hey, what is my why? I am so happy and grateful now that I've retired my mom. I'm so happy and grateful now that I've already sponsored 100 kids. Forget the present, live in the future. Right? I'm telling you, guys, we all remember at the start of 2020, guess what? Lockdown happened. Then guess what happened as well? We all were in our houses. Whether you and I like it or not, now 1 year passed. Exactly. Over 1 year. Boom. Gone. Now here we are, 2021. I'm telling you, it's looking like the exact same thing's about to happen. But guess what? It doesn't bother me. I know my mission. I know my vision. I know my whys. I know what I want. I know who I need to help. I know what I need to do. All I need to do is just do it. Mike said it best, just do it. So what are your core values for this year? I want you to make your core values whatever it is that drives you. And the best way to know what your core values are, what do you spend most of your time doing? What would you do even if somebody was not to hold you accountable? What would you do that would get you to wake up at early in the morning at 7 a.m., 8 a.m.? What would get you to do things when others are not really doing it? Like, I could have had taken this time to go and watch a movie with my family. I could have taken this time to just be on a Netflix or whatever. that I've never been on it. I could have taken this time to do anything, but guess what? I made one of my chief aims and purposes enough to impact the lives of what? Over 1 billion people positively. And because I made this commitment, the fact that I'm committed to do this, guess what that tells me? I'm going to do this whether I like it or not. Does that make sense? If what I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen, is making sense, I want you to actually like this video, okay? And share it to your WhatsApp story. Share this video to your WhatsApp story. Let people see the replay of this video. Hey, your 5 priorities for the year 2021. Number 1, let it be your faith. I'm telling you, because when you're at peace, when your heart is calm, when you're certain, when you're in relaxed mode, when that causes for you to have less blurriness in your head. You know where you are, you know where it is that you want to be. That's all that matters. Where you are, where you want to be. Right now, I'm at a stage where I am not taking care of anybody. How can I take care of someone? Boom. Not taking care of anybody. How can I take care of one person? How can I take care of 5? How can I take care of 10? How can I take care of 20? How can I take care of 100 people every single month? I've already calculated. I need £3,500 every single month to sponsor 100 kids, 100 orphans. For me to be able to sponsor 100 orphans, I need £3,500 every single month. That's just shy of 40K a year. Imagine, just shy of 40K a year, you have been able to take care of 100. Let me say like 100 orphans. Imagine 100 people are being educated, are being fed, and are being sheltered, and they don't even know who's providing that. If I was in their position, I would love that to happen. God is answering people's prayers because of you. Right? So what is it that moves you? Number 1, like your core value for the year 2021. This is the first live that we'll be doing, but we'll be having these lives every single week, Wednesdays as well as Saturdays. Those 2 days are my live days. I'll be going on YouTube as well as my Instagram lives. Number 1, priority number 1 for the year is my faith. Hey, work on your faith every single day. Above everything else, before business, before health, before family, before friends, before everything else comes my faith. Number 2, my fitness, my health. If you're not healthy, hey, there's no point in you being in bed, having all these dreams of taking care of these people, retiring your family. You don't take care of your health. Right? That's the second thing. Third thing is your family. No point being a billionaire and you have nobody to take care of. Like, by the way, there have been billionaires that were documented that committed suicide. Just to let you know. Just to let you know that money is not everything. So whatever it is that you're chasing, let it be something that you would do even if you didn't get paid for it. Right? Now we pass family. Hey, what's your fulfillment? What is it that gets you into action, man? What is it that gets you excited? What is it that makes your life that little more fruitful than other people's lives? That's your why. Why do you want to do? What is that you have to do? Why? Oh, I want to retire my mom, my dad, my stepmom, my older sister. Boom. I know my why. That's my mission. Impact the lives of over 1 billion people positively. Boom. I know. How am I going to do that? Through social media. Through TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. And SEO on Google. Through connecting with 100 people on LinkedIn every single day. I'm giving you the source. I'm giving you what is it that I do every single day. Right? After fulfillment is your finances. Yes, money matters. People try to tell you, oh, money's not important. Money doesn't buy happiness. I want to live somewhere. I need money. I want to contribute to the building of a mosque. I need money. I want to go back home. I need money. I want to take care of my family back home. I need money. I want to go to the hospital. I need money. God forbid something happens to us, we need money. Every single person needs money. Every single good. In fact, not every single good. 90 to 99% of the goods that you want to contribute to the world involve monetary. You need money. So guess what? I made it one of my focus, one of my priorities. I'm going to make sure that money is not a problem in my life. Imagine having money as something that you don't have to worry about. The abundance of it By the way, money is not real. The abundance of it comes to you based on the contribution you've made to the society. So I understood that, boom, I'm going to positively impact the lives of over 1 billion people. I'm going to build my network marketing so well that I will help 20 people become regional directors 2021, and 5 people become regional vice president in ACN in network marketing. And that's going to help me to retire my family. So with that said, ladies and gentlemen, enjoy the rest of the evening. Thank you very much for sharing the live. We spent 20 minutes together. I hope each and every one of you have a great, and amazing week, for the next couple of days. Take care, everybody. Make sure you share this, like, comment down, and take care, everybody, okay?